Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to solve the 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube using the beginner method. This is a concise tutorial with the tips I'll give at the end of this video. So without any ado, let's get started. The first step is to make a cross. The second step is to solve the first layer. Third step is to solve the second layer. A fourth step is to make the cross at the top. Our last step is to solve the cube. Before beginning, let me teach you some cube notations that we'll be using in the algorithms in this video. So, if I move my right layer up, this is R, and if I move it down, it's R prime. When I move my left layer down, it's L, and when I move it up, it's L prime. So it's the opposite. When I move my upper layer to the left side, it's U, and when I move it to the right side, it's U prime. And when I move my front layer clockwise, it's F, and when I move it anti-clockwise, it's F prime. So these are some beginner notations that you have to learn to solve the cube using beginner method. There are some other notations too, but for the beginner method, these notations are enough. Assemble my cube. Our first step is to make a cross. I can see my white green edge. This green should match with the green center, and the white is matching with white, so we'll just move it once to match this. Now I'll do the same for the blue white edge. I can see the blue white edge over here. I'll match the blue with blue and then the white with white. Now I can see my white is facing in front of me and the orange is facing down. What I'll do is I'll just rotate the cube once to my left side, then I'll bring my left layer down so that orange and orange matches. A green piece, white green piece gets displaced. So what we'll do is bring the orange white to its correct place, and then we'll just rotate the cube once so that our white and green edge also come together. Now in such cases where you have the white and red edge or any other color of the cross in the middle layer, all you have to do is rotate the cube twice or once depending on the situation, insert the piece and then undo the thing which we have done, and a cross has been made. The first layer is pretty simple. So first I'll find this corner which is white, blue, red. White, blue, red is over here. I'll just have to rotate the cube twice, bring this white face over here, then we'll do an L prime move to bring this white to in a middle layer. Then I'll match this white with this white and then I'll take this back. So we have solved this corner. Moving on to our second corner, which is white, orange, blue. White, orange, blue is here. I'll do the same insert to solve this piece. Next we have the white, green, orange over here. I'll repeat the same step, and for the white, green, red I'll once again do the same, and our first layer is solved. You may have a case where the block is in your left side. You just have to move the right layer up, insert the block and take this back down. There are a few cases where the white block may be facing up. All you have to do is bring this to below the white position over here. I have brought this just above this, and now I'll bring my right layer up so that this comes in the top layer. I'll rotate this twice and our white goes down. Now it's just a simple insert that I had taught you before. All you have to do is move your left layer up, insert the piece and move your left layer down, and our first layer is solved. Moving on to our second layer. In second layer I have to match these edges. So this one has been matched. I will match this one, red and blue one. So for that I'll find the red blue piece which is just over here. Since the blue is facing at the top and blue is in my left side, I'll take this to my right and do the formula, use this algorithm. L prime, U, L, then rotate the cube and do U, R, U prime, r prime. And you can see that our edge has been solved. Next, we have a case like this where these both are in their correct places but they are flipped. So in this case, we just move this to the upper side and we'll do that like this. We move to our upper layer. We can see our white one has been displaced. So what I'll do is move it to the orange side such that my white is facing towards my back. I'll do a U prime so that my white faces to my left, and then I'll do a L prime, U prime, L. Now you can see that I have got the green orange on the top layer. Now I'll match the green with the green one. I'll take it away from the orange. Since now I've taken it to my left side, I'll do the algorithm R, U prime, R prime, rotate the cube, U prime, L prime, U and L, and a second edge has been solved. We'll do the same for the third one. I've separated the edge and the corner piece. Now I'll bring it to the orange one. I'll do a U prime, move it away from the blue, and then I'll do the R, U prime, R prime, rotate the cube, U prime, L prime, U, L, and our second layer has been solved. Moving on to our third layer. In the third layer we can have 4 cases, which is 1, a single dot, 2, an L, 3, a bar, and 4, a complete cross. We have to bring to its cross formation. So I'll start with the dot case. So the algorithm I use is F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now we've brought to our L case. In L case, to solve the L case, what I'll do is keep my one edge to my left and one to my back and do the same algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now we have arrived at a bar case. To solve the bar case, we need to do the same algorithm, and we'll just put the in its horizontal orientation like this and do the same algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, and our cross has been made. Now you can see that all the edges are matching with the cross thing. So you might get a case where only 2 of the edges are matching while these 2 are at their opposite places. So what I'll do is the same. This is an algorithm you have to do to solve this piece, which is R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. And now we'll restore the pieces by doing a U prime, and we can see all our edges have been solved. Now you may get a case where you have 2 opposite of them which are matched and 2 are not matched. In this case, you will do the same algorithm R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, and then you will do a U2 and these 2 are matched. Now we arrive at the same case that we had got before. We will do the same algorithm R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, and then we'll restore the pieces by doing a U prime. You can see our cross has been completely made. Next step is to orient the corners. You can see that this is perfectly oriented. This piece shall be over here, this one shall be over here, and this one shall be over here. To do this, what I'll do is the solved one I'll keep it in my right side. If you don't have any solved one, then you can start from any color. So the algorithm I will use is L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U and R prime, and then I'll do U prime to store all the edges. I can see no difference in this, only the yellow blue red has come from here to over here, and the yellow blue orange has gone from here to here, yellow red green has gone from here to here. Now I'll do the same algorithm once more. L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, and then I'll restore the edges, and now I can see that this is in correct place, this is in a correct place, and this is in a correct place. This is a case where we have all the corners in the correct place but none of them is correctly oriented. So I'll use an algorithm to orient all these properly. So let me do this algorithm: R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. The first part of this algorithm is the same as the one which we had done for orienting the edges. Now this was only the half algorithm. Let's complete this by L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U, L, and we can see this edge has been solved. Now we'll keep the solved part always in our left side. I'll do the algorithm once again: R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U, L prime. Now this color has been solved and this color has been solved. We are left with last two corners. We'll do this same algorithm until we have solved the cube. Again I'll do R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U, L prime, L. Now we can see nothing has changed, just the position of yellow from here, it has come to here, and same with this part, from here it has come to here. Now we have a headlight case. These are like headlights. This is an indication that you have to do the algorithm for the last time. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U, L, and our cube has been solved. You may have a case that looks like a double-headed fish with one head over here and one head over here. So while solving this, I would tell you to keep the corner which is facing, yellow corner which is facing to the right on your front side. Like this one is facing on my right, I'll keep it in my front. This one is facing towards me, so I'll keep it in my back. And do the same algorithm: R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U, L. Now it's the indication of doing the algorithm last time. The cube has been solved, and you have learned the beginner method to solve this cube. Coming on to our tips. So this is a case while making a cross. When you have one of these matching already solved, you just have to do a U prime to match this, and you have the opposite one over here. So what you can do instead is match this one. So red and orange are opposite, so when you do a U prime to match this, this center this edge also gets solved. On to our second layer. If there's a case when you have got these and this edge flip, what you can do is keep the green face, which is this one, to your left side, right side, and do this: R2, U2, R2, U2, R2. Instead of doing a multiple step by removing the pair, you can just do this algorithm to make your second layer. So that's it for the video. If you like the video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with others and spread the love of cubing. Thank you.